Hi guys, here we are again, Southeast Texas magnet fishing. We told y'all we were going to do some how-tos, and so this is Craig.
This is Austin.
This is Doug.
Okay, so tonight we just kind of thought we'd put a little something together. Won't be real in-depth on any one thing, but just kind of show you what we've learned over the years, you know, trial and error.
So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the knot that we like to use to tie onto our magnets. It's quick, it's efficient, and it's strong. It might not be the knot that you use, but it's the knot we use. And let me tell you something, we've got hung up a few times and it hasn't failed us yet.
Hey, we're not saying, guys, that you have to use our knot. We just want to assist you and show you we've used this with great success. We've never had a failure in this knot. We've been tying it for a while now.
So that's what he's saying. What I'm saying is that you need to use this knot or you're not a real magnet fisherman.
Oh, dude.
No? Oh, come on, no? No,
Look, I have, with this knot, I got hung up and I was able to run my rope over to my truck and hook to it to pull the magnet loose. It hung up in some rebarb and stuff. And I took all my clothes off, tried to go in there, it's cold, to find it, and I couldn't. The magnet.
Imagine that image right
So-
there. That's what I'm saying.
So anyway, so I hooked it to the truck, pulled it right out, no problem.
Well, I say let's just get to the knot tying right now, and we're going to show you what we're talking about.
Hey guys, okay, so here we go. So we're using 1/2 inch rope, pretty strong. I don't know the tensile strength on it, but it's pretty strong. So the first thing you do for the knot I tie is you'll W about 18 to 2 foot length here. You see that little eye, you'll push it through the eye of the magnet, and then you'll tie an overhand square knot. So you come in like that. Now you leave this tail out here. The tail will then proceed over the magnet, and then it'll come up like this. And you have to work it down. So you just pull the tag in and get this thing like this. I always use a little extra. Hey, you trim this up, and if you want to, you can even put a zip tie on there, burn the ends, you know, so you don't get any fraying or anything like that. So that's it. Pretty simple, ain't it? Guaranteed not to fail. I've never had this knot fail me. So, okay, guys, and that's how simple the knot is. The official name of this knot is the official magnet fishing knot. I have no idea what it's called. It's strong, and I have the privilege of tying it on the 2,100 pound Brute Dock Buster. Excellent magnet. Look, guys, this don't need to be your first and only magnet, but this bad boy right here will pull some stuff out of the water.
This one's a 500 pound, and it can't pull like that one can, but this one served its purpose.
I've caught 90% of all my treasures come out of the water on a 500 pound magnet. You know, don't think you've got to have this monster, but look, if you progress in this, you're going to want one, because, you know, I started off with a little bitty one, and then I went to a 5, and then I got 11, and now 1,000, and Lord willing, I'm gonna end up with me a 2,100. This is Doug's magnet, and I know I'm not supposed to envy him, but I do. Okay, guys, one more time up close. Got a straight length of rope, about 2 foot or so of it. Double it up. You pass that through the eye of the magnet, bring it down near the end, overhand square. Pull this tail out. You need to be sure you have enough. That's why you always want to do a little extra. So you slip it over, and this is a monster. So there. So now you've completed that all except for the cinching down. So you'll cinch your knot down. It's really quick. It don't take long. I know I'm fumbling around there because I've got stage fright. Not really. Okay. Anyway, there you go. And like I said, you trim this off. You can leave a little tail so that you can zip tie it on there, burn the end so you don't get any frays. Remember, Brute Magnets, the magnets of champions. Okay, guys, we're gonna go a little more in depth. We showed you that's pretty much the one knot we tie. Even on this small grapple hook, same knot. Even on this big grapple hook, same knot. Guys, I can't say it enough. I've tried different knots. I'm a fisherman, so I've tied fisherman knots and trilene knots and all of that. And this really is handy and expedient. Really works good on these. We want to talk to you a little bit now and tell you some things that's going to really help you in getting started in this. One thing is you need to always have a good pair of gloves.
Good pair of gloves. It's essential to what you're doing. Because I promise you, you get to pull it up in magnets every day. That wet rope, I'm telling you, it's going to eat your hand.
And also the stuff that you're pulling off of it, especially if you get little pieces of wire and things like that. And it really helps to have gloves. I like these are mine. They're still wet. I was magnet fishing just a while ago. Anyway, so they work good, and you need to dry them out or they really go to stinking.
Something else is a plastic putty knife.
Oh man.
I'm gonna tell you something. This right here is a lifesaver. You pull your magnet up and it's just coated with trash on the bottom. You take that bad boy and just a couple of scrapes, it's just as clean as can be. And these right here, less than $1. And I promise you, this will become your best friend. It'll be in your pack with your magnets, guarantee you.
Yeah.
Some of the other things I've seen as well is when you go to magnet fish, is what are you bringing with you? Where are you going to put your treasures that you find? Because not everything is this big.
Right.
Not everything is going to come out that size right there. You're going to have itty bitty stuff that you might want to keep. I mean, even down to the hooks, the little angel hooks. So bring you something. Bring you I know they're out of style for me and him, but this guy probably still wears them. But a fanny pack, some of this big.
I do not wear a fanny pack. I have
A pellet
if you have seen the pouches that skeet shooters use, they're $9.99 at Academy, but they have a zipper on the bottom of it,
great.
so it makes it easy to dump the trash in the trash can when you get through. But you'll see in a lot of the videos that we're in that I wear it, and I may look like a geek, but hey.
Hey, look, I'm wearing one now, so I don't really care what I look like.
Right.
Another thing you want to bring is a rag, because you get all that stuff on your hands, and you also use it to wipe off your magnet after you do that.
Someone had asked the question today, I think earlier, and I looked and it says, what kind of grapple hooks do you use? And really, I ordered them online. Don't know the name. These were really cheap. I think it has either 300 to 600 pound tensile strength that it'll work on. They're pretty neat. You'll find when you get into down in the Gulf, we find a bunch of those fold up chairs with the canvas, and they'll get full of mud and stuff.
Camping chairs.
And when you get something round, there's not a lot of contact surface for your magnet. So you have a lot of, and especially when they're full of mud, they're heavy.
Right. So
this little grapple hook right here, throw it out, drag it across there, boom, you got it. I pulled one chair up and cut 7 lures off of it. So it was a hindrance to the fishermen there. Yeah. And plus I scored 7 nice baits, man.
Right on.
This don't always work. So I mean, I probably would. But like if you find a car and you want to try to pull it up, well, that's where you go with this. This is spring loaded. You can take this nut off and the arms come off and makes it easier to transport. I carry a backpack with me when I'm going, and so I just I leave it together, but it comes apart really. Look, and another thing, guys, you're always gonna need a sharp pocket knife.
Right, because the ones you pull out of the water is not sharp enough to work. They usually need.
And sometimes, but hey, you may need it before.
That's right.
Before you pull up your first knife.
And something else is cheap as well. Is a 5-gallon bucket.
Yep.
You can throw your magnet in there, and then you can put all your goodies in there and carry your stuff back to the pickup or the car or your motorcycle, bicycle, whatever you're hunting with and traveling with. So it's just essential to someone that's been magnet fishing for a while. And look, I'm going to say this, is that if you have any comments or additions to this gear, this is
questions.
just basic. Yeah, or questions. This is just our basic gear, what we carry anytime. Sometimes we go a little bit more heftier, but if you have anything, feel free to share, feel free to comment, because that's what this channel is all about.
Yeah. This is just a D-ring, like that. The thing is, on your D-rings, or your carabiners, or whatever you want to call them, you need to be sure, if you're out in the salt water, for sure, you need to wash these down when you get through fishing real good, or it's going to be locked up. You're going to get one good use. This is just on about a 20-foot length of rope. We use it as an extension or anything like that. It helps out.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing you can use is Doug's got. He's a techie. You know, so he likes the high-tech stuff. Any kind of lighter would work. But when you cut your ropes and stuff, go ahead and burn the ends. Keeps it from unraveling. Good pair of pliers is something good to have.
So we're going to leave you with this. Happy magnet fishing. Whatever you find, please post. We are so interested to the finds. We've already had people posting up the different items, and it's really awesome what you guys are finding, because I get excited when I find something, but I still get excited when you guys find something too.
I love to see it.
And one more thing. John 3:16. I want to leave you with that right there. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't know Jesus Christ, inbox us, message us. We'd love to share it with you. That this lighter right here, pretty nifty.
He says, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine."
This is why he sits at the back of the church so nobody hears it. This lighter right here was sponsored by Harrington Trash out of Newton, Texas. Thank you guys. Harrington Electric, Harrington Trash, Marty and Cheryl Harrington. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching. Until next time, happy magnet fishing.
God bless.
God bless y'all.
Have a good one.